my dad, he's actually trying to move down here, and I told him, no, he stayed here like a month. I couldn't get him to leave.
Oh my God.
I said, no, you got to go home. But
like, I am home.
Yeah.
So this is home, right?
Like, every day.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Dom Singh here with Black Travel Culture. We are here with our guy Juice World TV.
What's up, good people?
He made the decision to move from the United States to where we are right now, Playa del Carmen, Mexico. We call this home now.
This is home. This is home for me.
So we're happy to have you with us. Thank you so much for joining us, taking the time to talk to us about your journey, your experience.
Absolutely, and thank you guys for having me. Right.
How did your friends and family react to you telling them that news?
I mean, lost our mind. So when I said that was y'all doing what? And then my wife was pregnant at the time, so she was like, I was like, oh no. I was like, I don't really think y'all can make the decision for us. Well, I'm speaking for our parents first, and then I'll touch on the friend part aspect of it. But our parents, they was just, they pretty much thought we had lost our minds. They really couldn't understand or see it, and for some reason, I mean, they think that, Mexico is a third world country, which is not. And they think, you can go down there, there's a cartel everywhere. Like, they see what they see on movies and think it's like that. It's like, don't know cartel want me. You know what I'm saying? Don't know cartel want me. It's just not like that, right? So then the area that we're moving to is, it's not, it's not a desolate area. I mean, it's just not what they've seen on TV. So the biggest thing that we had to do was to get them to come out here and visit, which, even with our parents, we had to go pick them up from the airport. Like, they were initially afraid to commute from the airport to our house, but once they got there, we showed them around. They're like, "Oh, this ain't that. This is nothing, right?" I'm like, exactly. So, but yeah, that was probably the biggest thing. So we definitely had to be okay with the decision we made, because we got the parent, right? They're waiting to see if we flinch, during the process, because they want us to obviously, be safe, be happy, especially, with us, bring another child into the world. So, but now that they see that, we've pretty much mastered it, and I think they're definitely happy. And my dad, he's actually trying to move down here, and I told him, no, he stayed here like a month. I couldn't get him to leave.
Oh my God.
I said, no, you got to go home. But
like, I am home. Yeah. So this is home, right?
Every day he said, when I spoke to him on the phone, once he got back, this was like maybe day 3 of him being back. And I was talking to him on the phone. I was like, so have you gotten back in your regular routine and flow of things? He was, and this was on FaceTime. He was sitting with the light off in the living room. He said, man, I ain't did. He said, I don't even want nobody to know I'm back here. I was like, so he had me cracking up.
Sitting in the dark,
just sitting in the dark. And Playa has that effect, it have you like that if you're not careful, because I mean, it's just, things that you can do here I'm not saying you can't do those in the States, but it comes with a lot more difficulty in certain aspects. Our friends were, I will say this, I have a lot of friends that are very supportive, so initially they didn't really understand either, but they're going to support, you know what I mean? They're obviously going to support, they're going to be happy for us and whatever, we want to do. Long as they know, we're being safe about it, and did our, make sure that we did our due diligence and knowing where we're going to stay, and those type of things too. Then plus they know they got a place to come. There you go. So that's been exciting. Having our friends down here to visit us, and they can come and bring a little bit of my other home with them, which is my other place of home, which is Atlanta. So it's been a ball being able to show them different things that we see and we've learned while we've been here in Playa. So that's definitely exciting. And you're here. You're visiting.
I'm here. You're here, right? You meet a lot. You meet so many people. Right. Yesterday, I can't even tell you how many different women, entrepreneurs, Black women here, thriving, loving it, traveling, and it's been so eye-opening. Right. It's amazing.
Wow.
I had no idea.
Really?
It sounds like you're going to be getting, I don't know, I think you might have started a little something.
Man, come on,
your dad sounds like Dad's going to be here. Like, oh, I'm going right down the block. What are you guys doing?
Right. He was like, no, I'm going to get my own place. I'm like, Dad, I don't know if this, you might have waited too late. Yeah, but yeah, so he definitely fell in love with Playa, and Playa makes it easy to fall in love with it, because like I said, the people are amazing here. I mean, you know, it's Monday through Sunday. It can be as live as you want it to be, you know, or it can be as quiet as you want it to be. So it's just up to you and what you feel like doing that day. So we love it.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right. So to close this out,
okay.
If there's, you know, anything that you want to say to someone that might be thinking about making this move, or someone who's afraid to make this move or would never make this move, like anything that you want to say from your experience.
Sure.
That you can
give it to him.
Yeah, give it to him.
Yeah, I would say if you're thinking of making any move abroad, I would say you know, go for it. The biggest thing is just, you know, taking that first step. You know, that first step of you know, making up your mind and sticking with it. You know, hold yourself accountable. You know, give yourself a timeline and stick to it, because you know it's very easy to you know, say that, you know, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, but if you don't hold yourself accountable, then it'll never come into fruition. I would say, you know, do this. Buy your plane tickets ahead of time, like a year out. Buy your plane tickets. That way you locked in, so you know you can get your money back. And if you're someone like myself, if I spend my money on it, we're gonna do it. So yeah, so you can. That's definitely a great way to hold yourself accountable. But don't shy away from it. I think that the more people are doing it, don't think that you can't do it just because, you know, you might not have had smooth sailing this year, or things might have not been smooth sailing, you know, last year for you. This, like I said, you can recreate yourself in Playa. You can, you know, you can find a different hustle. You can find something else to get into. So I think that with, you know, taking that leap to move somewhere else, the only thing that will hold someone back is themselves. You know what I mean? I think that they definitely should do it. And also, plus, definitely go to my YouTube, Juice WRLD TV, and you know, on there I'm talking about just some of the different realtors that I know that I've been able to connect with. So if you're looking for a place or certain areas that you want to stay in, you know, definitely reach out to me. I've been more than happy to assist you in that, because like I said, it's been amazing. The journey has been amazing for me and my family, and you know, I got an opportunity to meet some really amazing people, such as Black Travel Culture, Black Travel Talks, which, you know, I know that you're one of the hosts of. So I'm just excited to be here, and guys, thank you so much for having me.